friends, how are you? I need to make bread, so I'm taking you right along. I'm on the other side of the camera by the sink. I need to get my water going first, so you'll hear that. I have the dehydrator going with mushrooms in it. So I need a cup of lukewarm water, as I call it. I need 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I use cane sugar now. You can use any type of sugar that you want. And then I am going to add my yeast. Give that a good stir a little bit. This isn't necessary because it's instant yeast, but you'll see a lot of them that will sit there and say, put your yeast in, let it set for 5 minutes to make sure it's still good. So, just trying to get that all down. So yeah, I haven't done the dehydrator yet, but the mushrooms are in. They will take anywhere from 6 to 14 hours, so that will go today. And yeah, other than that, we don't have too many plans. And we're going to let that set just a little bit, and I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of. So this morning we had three pilateds out on the bird deck. Seeing 1 or 2 is cute, but seeing 3 is kind of like, but they were family. It was 2 youngsters and the parent. So, but anyways, I have, because Jerry likes whole wheat, and I don't like 100% whole wheat, so I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 2 cups of whole wheat. I am using the King Midas flour for the white, and I am using the fine whole wheat that we got yesterday from the Amish store. That will all go in there as I start to mix it. I will be adding 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can also do melted butter. I've done melted butter the last couple times, but this time I'm going to do the olive oil. And Jerry looked this up, and supposedly this is one of the better olive oils for your bread. So anyway, so this is starting to bloom in there, as you can see, because it's getting all nice and fluffy. So I needed that spoon. So I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of oil. And then, let me pause you a second because I'm going to move over to the mixing stand. All right. So I'm going to add the dough hook to it. Mr. Jerry and I were trying to figure out how old our stand mixer was, because we got this. It's probably a good, I don't know, 25, 27 years old, something like that. So anyways, so I got that going, and I need to add my salt. Actually, I'm going to add my salt into my flour mixture. Only because I don't like adding salt directly with yeast, because salt and yeast are not the best of friends. So I'm just mixing that in. All right, so I will be adding the flour into this, so you will be muted because this is going to be loud, but I'm going to show you, and then I will, once it gets all incorporated, then I will let it go for about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and then we'll go from there. Okay, my friends, so the bread is on its stage of 1 hour rising, and the mushrooms are just doing their things in the dehydrator, and I am pouring my first of probably 3 of these in this quart jar. It's Crystal Light Pink Lemonade. So now I'm going to go sit down, put my feet up, and do a little crocheting. friends. So the bread has went in the oven for 30 minutes is how long I bake it, and then I am done for the bread for the week. And my mushrooms are still going, anywhere from 6 to 14 hours, so it's only been about 2 hours, so I'll keep checking them. But other than that, it is almost lunchtime. What are you having for lunch? It was weigh-in Tuesday for me, and I was tickled pink. Last week I was up 1.9. This week I was down, I think, 2.2. And so I basically took off what I put on the week before. So our local cookie store place, she does salads, wonderful salads. And I have no salad stuff here, and I'm really hungry for a salad. So as soon as Jerry gets done with all his sanding and stuff, I'm going to ask if he'll run in and go pick some salads up for lunch today. So other than that, I hope that your Tuesday is a great one, and it was a great one. Mine's been busy today. Feel really good today compared to yesterday. And yeah, we'll see what the day brings. I'm trying to get that clue done, the fairy dust, the daisies, so I've been working on that. But it's almost 80 degrees out, and it's getting long enough that it's almost too warm to have on my lap unless the air is on. So we were supposed to go see his mom today, but he has decided that he wants to wait until tomorrow, and so we still need to get a container for the sugar and the flour, and I might just look on Amazon, just order them. It might be quicker, because he's right in the middle of a project of his staining and sanding, and it's time sensitive and all that stuff, so I could just run in and do it myself, but I don't like facing the crowds. You know. So, but anyways, I think I'll let you go and go back and sit down and chit chat with you later. Thanks, friends. So friends, this is the garden salad. It has chicken in it from our cookie store, and he went in for the taco salad, but it was burrito bowl day, and she was all out of burrito bowls. She was all out of tacos meat for the salads. All she had was a very little bit of chicken that she could get both of us a chicken garden salad. But I wanted to show you what was in it because this is so good. But there's actually fresh peas. There is carrots, cucumbers. The croutons are very, very good, and the chicken is in here. Trying to find, right here's the chicken with some shredded cheddar cheese and buttermilk dressing. So it is very, very good. I haven't figured the points up for it yet, but y'all, it's just going to be the cheese and the dressing, and really there's not that much cheese on it. I will probably take 2 to 3, probably 3 points. And then the buttermilk dressing, I'll have to look that up because there's only a couple tablespoons. So, but anyways, I just wanted to let you know, very, very good. Hey friends, happy afternoon, good afternoon. So yeah, I'm tired today. It's a good tired, but I'm tired. I just sat down again. So I just wanted to come on and chit chat, I guess, but now I don't know what I was going to chit chat about. So the mushrooms at 5:30, about 30 more minutes, it'll be 6 hours, and a lot of them probably are done. I haven't done mushrooms before. My friend said that they won't get crispy, but they're kind of leathery. So we'll see what they look like at 5:30, and if I think they're close enough, then what I'll do is the bigger pieces I'll chop up into quarters, and I'll put it in a jar with a lid on it, and turn it upside down, and I will condition it, is what it's called, for several days. And all that's doing is making sure that all the liquid is out of it to keep the mold out. So we'll see what it looks like at 5:30. I might let it go a little bit longer because it says it can take up to 14 hours, but some of the smaller ones might be done. So, but then I came out and sat down and crocheted another row on my fairy dust afghan. And you ever get those days you just don't know what you want to do? You're just like, well, I think I might want to do this. Then you do it, and then you're like, no, I don't really want to do it. Maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that. Well, that's kind of how I am today. But I equate it to my anxiety. Maybe it's a little ADHD or whatever. I don't know. But I do have times like that. And today is one of those times. So, and I think that sometimes I get overwhelmed because I have so many projects that I am going and doing, and I don't have the control of finishing them right on my timeline. For instance, that quilt along that I do not have the correct material for, and I put that to the side. That one is overwhelming me right now because I just don't want to go in and sew on it, and I know I should because I want to finish it, but I don't do it right now. And then I come out and I crochet on the fairy dust, and I know I have 1 or 2 more clues after the butterfly, and then it will be done. But you know, I know when it's going to be done, or when it should be done, but it's that idea that someone else is controlling it. And my I did get my July socks done, but my other sock, I got the one done, the Neon God colorway, but I haven't cast on the second one because I really don't want to do it right now. So I'm not doing it. And you know, the baking of the bread is, you know, when you do it once in a while, it is fun to do, but when it is a weekly thing, it's not that it's not fun, it's just that I don't need a recipe anymore. I know exactly what I need and how to do it, and it just becomes second nature. So I say this because it gets me thinking about my weight loss journey and how I get frustrated because I want to finish it, but I can't, if you know what I mean. And sometimes I bounce all over the place with it. Sometimes I look at and go, well, I'm not losing like I think I should, so I'll just quit eating. I'll quit eating my snacks, or I'll quit eating breakfast, or I'll quit eating lunch, or I'll just quit something, or I'll change it up. Or instead of counting on my Weight Watcher app, maybe I'll start counting calories, and or you know, just different things, because I want this weight off. And there's nothing wrong with me going back and forth like that, because I have to find my happy balance on that. But in the meantime, I don't have any control over it, in the sense of I don't know when I'm going to get to goal. Because we can all sit there and say, I am going to get this 70 some pounds off by next June. And next June gets here and I still have that same 70 pounds I need to lose. So it's not like the pair of socks or the Afghan that I know when the last clue comes out, or I know when it's finished, it's finished. But then there are days when, you know, it goes really well and I don't even think about food. I don't think about the tracking. I just track it, you know, at nighttime when I sit down, and I think to myself, wow, is this how normal people is this how normal people do, that they don't dwell on foods, that they don't sit there and say, okay, I just had lunch, now what can I have for a snack, and what can I have for supper tonight, and what we're going to have for a snack, and what about tomorrow, you know? And you know, the whole idea of this journey to lose weight, when I know that it's going to take me the rest of my life, even if I was to hit goal by Christmas, let's say, that's a stretch, but you know, because that's a lot of weight to lose. But if I was to hit it by Christmas, let's say, that doesn't mean that it's finished, because if I quit tracking, if I quit watching what I'm eating, by June I'm going to be starting all over again. So it's something that is a continuation, especially for me, because food and I don't have a good relationship at times. And sometimes all it takes is having just one thing, and it sets off something in me that I cannot control, and I just eat and eat until I get sick, basically. And it's like yesterday when Jerry bought those malt balls. He asked me, he says, which one should I get? Should I get the malt balls, which he knows is my favorite, or the maple glaze, whatever that he likes? And I said to him, I said, why would you get the malt balls when you know that if I have one, it's going to bring out that sugar demon that I have? And why wouldn't you just get what you want? Well, he couldn't make up his mind, and as you saw if you watched yesterday's vlog, he bought the malt balls. And did I have one? I did. Did I have two? Yep. Did I have 5, 6? Oh yeah. Did I track them? No. And you know, and I know better, but I couldn't help myself once I had one. And so, and truthfully, it upset my tummy last night because it was too much chocolate, you know, and they weren't your regular small little mini malt balls. They were like your 3 put together size malt balls. And I've had better, but I still ate it. But you know, and then I get up this morning and I have a great weight loss. And we had scalloped potatoes and ham last night. I'm figuring that the scalloped potatoes and ham and the malt balls haven't caught up with me, and it's going to catch up with me within the next couple of days. And that 2 pounds is going to be rented weight on me. But I also appreciate when my friend Miss Jenny says to me that I was living life, eating this and that, and still can lose weight. And we both said, but that's how it should be, isn't it? We should be able to enjoy life. We should be able to have our graduation parties. We should be able to have our day trips. We should be able to, you know, when you go out with a friend, have something really good with them without going overboard, and trying to get back on track as soon as we can. And so today, that bouncing all over the place could very easily just be the sugar that is in me. I don't know what it is. So instead of focusing on food, I made our bread. I decided to dehydrate the mushrooms today, which I do not like mushrooms, people. It is just like, whoa. But Jerry loves mushrooms, and oh, got a notification. And when he makes a Swiss steak, he has mushroom gravy, and we're going to be making our own mushroom gravy. And so, you know, I need some mushrooms. And yes, I could just buy mushrooms to throw into a roux. But if I have dehydrated ones, they're going to keep a lot longer. And do I eat the mushrooms? Heavens no. I slide them babies right off the meat and everything, because it's like, it's a texture thing. I just can't do it. And you know, it's just doing stuff like that. It's keeping busy. You know, we had a really good lunch today, and it was really, really good. It was like we went out in the garden and we picked everything fresh from the garden and threw it into a salad, because that's exactly how crisp it tasted. And I just, you know, it filled me up. There was protein in it with the chicken and the cheese, and the vegetables were really good, and I was stuffed. But in my mind, I'm thinking, what else can I eat? What else can I have? And if I ate anything else, I would be miserable. So it's always going to be there for me. I don't know about you, but it's always going to be there for me. And so instead of fighting it, I just try to occupy my mind and my time with something else. And maybe for you that is, you know, listening to a book or reading a book. Or maybe for you it is putting music on and crocheting or knitting, or calling a friend up and chit-chatting with them. You know, there's just something that you know is going to make you calm in the time that you want to, I want to say veg out, pig out, whatever. And we should be able to have those people in our lives that we can sit there and say, hey, I feel it coming on, that binge, and I just need you to talk me off that ledge, you know. So I say all this because many years I feel like I don't have anybody. And sometimes I still feel like I don't. I feel like I can't trust myself to trust somebody, because I don't want them to sit there and think, you know, I guess bad of me. And I don't know. It just seems like the people that are in my lives, immediate life, they don't understand that binge, that stress eating. So, but anyways, it was still a good day, a good weight loss. I'll take it. And the ones that have the Weight Watcher app, have you noticed that they changed the app? And did you notice on your weight thing now, it will tell you, what is it, that how much you have lost or gained within the last 30 days, and then 60 days, and then your current total? That's different. I do kind of like seeing that, but it can be a little discouraging too. You know, when you think you've done really well and you look at your months, and maybe on mine it said in 30 days, because I went up and down in 30 days, I've lost 0.1. Oh my goodness. but that's all right, you know, because some months it's going to say plus whatever. So I went into my craft room, into where my sock yarn is, and I thought, you know, I gotta get this Christmas socks going. And I was looking at my Felici that I have in stock, which isn't much, because I thought, you know, I can do the grandkids in that because it's wash and dry, and I don't have one that has enough. Oh my goodness, I don't have enough. There is one I could do out of that I have 250-gram balls. I have another one I probably could get away with. The stripes would be just a slight color off. Sorry. But not enough for 3. So then I started looking. Well, what else is there to knit? I got like 3 totes of sock yarn. And so, oh, I'm going to get a drink because I am dry today. I'll give you time to chit-chat back at me. Crystal Light Pink Lemonade. So I went looking in what I can do, and I've done 2 socks for our daughter. Excuse me. And so I need to do 2 socks for her husband, Kevin. And because I'm doing those hats for my son and daughter, son and his wife, and that yarn should be here Wednesday. So when it arrives tomorrow, you won't see it till Thursday, but I will show you the yarns, and I will put in what, because Monica from Up North Yarns, what she did was she had an inspiration picture, and that way you'll see why I picked those. But anyway, so I did find something for Kevin. I am going to cast it on, and I'm going to show it to you. So this one is called, it's from Knitted Wit. It is her sock yarn. Let me flip the camera around. There's Miss Cali. Miss Cali hasn't been feeling good the last few days. She's not eating the best. And all she does is want Jerry. And when she doesn't feel good and she's almost obnoxious crying for him, we know that's part of that kidney disease. So, but at least she's out here with me now. Right, Callie? Right. She's a pretty baby, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. I know. Don't you wish that you could sit there and look at your fur babies and have them tell you what's wrong? It's like having babies, because they can't tell you. You have to kind of figure it out. So, okay, let me put this back out a little bit. Oh, Jerry's going to feed the birds. So, oh, I gotta get you back out a little bit further. So this is a Knitted Wit sock. This one, her colorway is called We Can Pickle That, if it will focus. I tell ya, I'm on the struggle bus today. I don't know why it won't focus, but it's not going to. But is her 80% superwash merino. You look it up. Come back down. 20% nylon, 80% her superwash merino. It is 420 yards and it's called We Can Pickle That. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is going to be another long vlog, it looks like. Are you ready for it? Look at it. Now, if you've ever seen pickle relish, that's kind of what this reminds me of. So it has that yellows and the different greens. Now Kevin likes greens. Almost like orange sunset colors too. So anyways, I'm going to cast that on for him for Christmas. So I will get that done. So, because for our son and Lindsay, they'll each get a hat, and if I do 2 socks for Bethany and Kevin, that will equate like a hat in my mind. And then I can do the grandkids after that, unless something pulls me to knit something else. So I'm going to do that. I am continuing to work on my August temperature square. I got that caught up again last night, and there was something else. Oh, Miss Janet, that is so exciting to get that many potatoes that you didn't have to buy from the store, and they're going to taste so much better for you. I just can't wait. I can't wait. That's the one thing the garden is teaching me, or trying to teach me, is patience, because I see everybody harvesting their foods and ours hasn't produced, only the peas, and I just keep waiting and waiting, and then get more and more flowers on my cucumbers and more flowers on the squashes and everything, and the potatoes are starting to die back like they're supposed to, because that means they're making potatoes underground. But I have to remember, most people did not start like I did the end of May. Most people did not start with just all seeds. Most people either bought plants or they had grew plants in the winter months, so they were probably a good month ahead of me. So I just have to be patient and know that things are coming. We are seeing acorns and they are still growing. And yeah, I look at the garden and I think, you know, I planted a lot of things that Jerry liked. Well, I shouldn't say that. The peas was a last minute thing, and the green beans we both like. The cucumbers I just did pickling, and I was just doing it so that I could do a relish and some sandwich pickles. So, and the potatoes were for both of us. But it is nice to see that he will go out in the garden with me now. He is helping, you know, clip things that need to be cut, or kill bugs that need to be killed. So, but anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. I just thought that I would just come on and just say, hey, thanks for sticking with me, my friends. I know this is a diary for me on my weight loss journey, but I appreciate the friendships that are forming, and I just appreciate everybody on here. So, and y'all are welcome if you enjoyed that Amish tour and stuff. We did enjoy the country drive ourselves. And I just love barns, and I love the old red barns, and I just figured there might be others that like that too. So Thursday we have our grandkids with us, and we are going to be going to, Jerry's got like 3 or 4 estate sales that he wants to go to. So we'll be going to like Freeport, he told me, Ionia, Caledonia, I think. I can't remember. Anyways, there's 4. So we'll be doing that, and we might be going back to the one Amish store because I forgot to pick up chocolate chips. I need that in bulk. I was going to get chocolate chips, and they had a good deal on walnuts that were already chopped up, so I'll get some of those because Jerry likes walnuts. I don't mind them in my, in my cookies and breads and stuff, but sometimes I like it without. And like, he loves peanut butter. He has ate peanut butter sandwiches for 40 plus years, it seems like. He just loves peanut butter. So all his cookies are peanut butter based. Then he'll throw in for me chocolate chips. And sometimes he'll throw in peanuts, which is fine. But I like a different taste than peanut butter all the time. So, but anyways, my friends, thanks again. And until we can chat again, we'll see you at the next chat.